if they meet our criteria, which is also available online.
If
they meet their criteria on the data platform. If they meet their criteria, that makes them harvestable.
Which is what? If you could just tell us.
That's a whole
just the site address.
The site of data. Data is the data that's in datad.aau.org.
Okay, that's fine. So we'll just take your final words, your closing.
Is being used to celebrate open access. The celebration will end at the end of Friday, but the things we have discussed are not ending now. It is something that we want to continue to advocate for. We want people to continue to look at making policies that will continue to support open access. That is where we are moving to now. The internet is available and it is helping in the promotion of research findings. Must all take a look at what they can do. If actually they go to the internet and search for openaccess.org, openaccess.org, they would be given a lot of policies that they can look at and to see whether they can take some, modify and implement within their institution so that they can be seen to be supporting open access. For those institutions that are not signing up to, or they have not signed up to the Berlin Declaration on Open Access yet, they can also go online and sign up to the Open Access Declaration. Not just sign up to, but after they have signed up, they must be seen to be implementing open access policies that will support publications or publishing their research findings on open access. That way, we would make research more available to the continent. Barriers to research will be removed, and we can help improve the academic community on the continent.
Okay, thanks so much. My guest on the show has been Mr. Abednego Kolite, who is the Senior IT Officer here at the AAU and also the Project Officer for the data. My name is Felicia Kwagbaji, and this has been another exciting show of Open Access Journals. Thanks so much for staying tuned, and stay for the rest of our interesting programs on the AAU television. Don't go anywhere.
The Association of...
Mon nom est professeur Étienne Ehouan-Ehilé. Je suis le secrétaire général de l'Association des universités africaines qui est basée à Accra, au Ghana. Je vais vous donner 60 pour pouvoir comprendre le processus. Déjà en 1960, nos dirigeants estimaient que l'éducation est l'outil majeur pour pouvoir lutter contre la pauvreté et assurer le développement.
I am Nodumo Dlamini, the Director of ICT Services and Knowledge Management at the Association of African Universities. The Association of African Universities is a network of 400 universities in Africa. The biggest value that the universities benefit from being members of the association is this big platform that allows them to collaborate, allows them to work together, allows them to teach together. Through this platform, a university in North Africa can work with a university in Southern Africa, and also those in East Africa can work with those in West Africa.
Founded November 1967 at a conference in Rabat, Morocco, by heads of African higher education institutions, the association is currently headquartered in Accra, Ghana.
My name is Maxwell Amo-Hoyt. I'm the Director of Finance of the Association of African Universities. The association sustains itself from contributions from member universities and also from other development partners. Some of our development partners include the World Bank, other governmental agencies like the Swedish International Development. We receive a lot of support from other governments, especially the government of Ghana. Other partners include the African Union, which is more or less the parent organization of the Association of African Universities. The Association of African Universities hosts the Secretariat for the African Union's Continental Education Strategy. And by so doing, we provide coordinating roles for the African Union in helping members achieve their targets.
Déjà en 1960, nos dirigeants estimaient que l'éducation est l'outil majeur pour pouvoir lutter contre. Rappelons-nous que les années 60, où la plupart des pays africains ont obtenu leur indépendance ou ont, disons, pris les dispositions pour être indépendants. C'était donc aussi l'année de développement, dans la mesure où tous ces pays indépendants devaient se retrouver et trouver une solution commune à leurs problèmes. Et dans ce contexte-là, l'éducation universitaire. Et sur ce plan-là, les universités aussi se sont organisées grâce à l'UNESCO qui a parrainé plusieurs réunions depuis Madagascar jusqu'au Maroc.
My name is Jonathan Umba. I'm the Director of Research and Academic Planning. The programs and projects that we run at AAU are consistent with our strategic plan, and they are implemented for our higher education stakeholders, namely the higher education.
Takes care of issues such as gender, informal curriculum. There is a colleague of mine who will be talking about, Patricia Ombogu will be talking about the hidden curriculum. Those are reflected in your course outline. You'll think about the resources available. You'll ask for resources in advance if you know what you need to have early enough. So that is an idea we have mentioned. Align courses to the mission and the core values of the university. That's a diagram I said I'll refer to again, just as a reminder that whatever we are doing at our course must be a reflection of the university mission, vision, and core values. I had in the morning the two colleagues introduced from Sierra Leone. They introduced themselves as the University of Development Studies. Yes? Oh, they are Ghanaians. Fault. So now the university is a University of Development Studies. So that means the mission is development studies. So whatever you are doing down here must be building and contributing towards the development. Whatever you are teaching must be talking about development. So that is what we do when we are talking about curriculum constructive alignment. So now, when we are designing our course, we design backwards, starting from the university to the school, to the course, to the unit, even to the small lesson we are going to teach. When we deliver, we start with our own lesson, but whatever we are delivering is now to engage in constructive alignment. So we use the term constructive because here we are thinking, in this module, we are thinking that students are capable of constructing knowledge. Students can learn, can be taught, but from what they are taught, they are also able to derive, generate meaning. So, meaning refers to what the teacher does by setting up learning experiences which are connected, which are related. So we align assessment tasks to teaching activities. We align teaching activities to learning outcomes. We align learning outcomes to objectives. So that alignment of the constructive, because we are imagining that students also have their own minds, aligning the components, so whatever we end up with is a constructively aligned course outline. So constructive alignment then as a concept is assessment, tasks, teaching and learning experiences are linked together to create desired learning outcomes within a unit. That unit we are teaching, but tomorrow somebody will talk about learning design, which deals with the unit. So the background to constructive alignment is basically Ralph Tyler. He was not talking about constructive alignment as such, but it is his ideas that inform later players like John Biggs to talk about constructive alignment. Because Ralph Tyler talks about other people later on come to build on to say, how can we align these? But even in his own day, Tyler was also thinking about connecting. Schwelm then comes to paraphrase Tyler by saying, if students are to learn desired outcomes in an effective way, then the teacher should be able to connect learning activities